Alright YouTube, online modelling channel here, and today we've got something a bit more interesting and opposed to what we normally have. We've got a Hogan Wings Boeing 747-800 in their home livery. And yeah, it's quite a big box, much more weighty than the Antonov we had in here, which I thought was quite big to begin with. But we've got, well, for starters, the Boeing officially licensed product sort of logo thing is on the bottom. And we'll get to the unboxing, but first of all we just examine the box art. So we'll turn around. It's pretty much got this writing written all around the sides. So if you see me on that, but then I can just turn it around and it'll say the exact same thing on the other side. But what's on the back is quite interesting. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Hopefully you can, because I'd like you to be able to see it. It's got all the dimensions and everything of the plane, which is beautiful to see, because Gemini Jets doesn't really give a sort of detailed picture of what it actually looks like, but Hogan has. This piece of kit itself costs somewhat like £29, I think it is, and I'm not too sure how much that is in other currencies, but you know, it's still a bit of money. But we'll get straight to the unboxing, so we'll open it. Alright, so this is all plasticky stuff that comes on top. I got this from the Aviation Enthusiast Fair down in Kempton Park, which is fairly close to Heathrow Airport. That was on earlier this year, but I just haven't unboxed these, but I thought I'd do it. It's much different to the Gemini Jets box. Like, as you can see, it's got this sort of bubble wrap sort of type material. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. We'll get straight through to it. Well, I must say, it's much easier to take off. It comes with a stand. Hopefully you can look at that. It comes with a stand on there, which I won't really bother putting it on for now. We'll just examine the model itself. So I'll just take it out of this I'm just trying to be careful not to damage it. It's a beautiful model, I must say. So I tied everything else away. Have a look at that in the camera. You'll notice the detail of the whole plane itself and all the colours. It's really nice. Although one thing I have noticed already is the nose of the plane doesn't really look as advertised on the box. So I'll get the box out and hopefully the camera can look at the box. The box does show like a sort of more pointy nose to the plane. Whereas on the actual model itself, it's kind of blunt. I mean, it may not be able to see it from this angle, but as soon as I pick it up, it becomes very noticeable. It kind of looks like a bottlenose dolphin's face, so we'd kind of call it that for the time being. The Boeing 747-800 does have sort of flexy wings, if that's the very least professional way of calling it, but let's just call it that for the time being. So if I do a 747-400 review, we'll be able to identify the difference between each one. So you see the wing flex and that, so the camera can focus. There isn't a great amount of detail. It's mainly got into the colour, but you can't really see many decals covering the cargo doors or anything, which is kind of, you know, pain in the arse to be honest, but you know, hey ho. It's a nice model, I have to say. The wheels are, unlike Gemini Jets, are made out of plastic, so that's different. That's also different to Phoenix as well. Phoenix is also metal, but I think they have the best landing gear, because theirs is sort of, it's more detailed, and it's just better overall. I'll be doing a Phoenix Jets review sooner or later. However, you can see the detail going into the engines as well, which is lovely to see. Obviously they're going into the detail here. And there's a lovely little 747-800 marking, and the hole for where the stand will be more likely to go. You can see all the elevator trims, the flaps, the ailerons, everything. And you can see these rate wingtips as well. It just looks beautiful, this model. So I'll give you time to just sort of admire the look of it. bearing in mind that this model is very nice, there are, like, as I said, there are some downsides towards it, which is the nose. I'm not too sure where you can get this, but I must say, if you can get your hands on one of these, just buy one. It's a lovely model, and there's lots of detail on the tail. The colour is just so vibrant; it just really stands out, and it will probably stand out to every other model you probably have on the shelf. And it's just metallic finish to the top, which makes it just glow. If you didn't know, so it's just overall brilliant model in general. Highly recommend getting one. And for the last bit, I'll just let the camera just do a sort of tour of the plane itself. Put it upside down and you can have a look at the bottom once more. If you have any queries or anything, please feel free to just comment on our channel, and I'm pretty sure either myself or my friend will be very willing to answer any questions that you may have. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Because it just helps us out a lot, as well as it will help you, because that means that we can properly we can get some more videos out of more modelling techniques, diecast reviews, so it benefits everyone really.